Spread your wings and fly, baby, fly. Along comes someone that makes you crawl. Seems just like me, things are getting better. Thunder over yonder changes the weather. There's no predicting the rain or the tears or the shame. Baby, what you doing here with that smooth operator? I've never seen no shoes before. Are they real alligator? Silly woman, what is your point? Come sit in my truck, talk to me while I roll a joint. This is mine. You shouldn't have brought him in here. It's cold tonight, but my windows are cracked. I'm just surprised that you don't know how to act. But I ain't acting, baby. Oh, I still want you. So baby, what you doing here with that smooth operator? I've never seen that burst before. Is it real alligator?
Austin, Texas! Please welcome the Baryshnikov of the Big Thicket, the Pavarotti of the Piney Woods, the Shakespeare of Swamp Pop, the Mean Joe Green of Quarantine. Ladies and gentlemen, the shiniest man in show business, the one, the only, Shiny Ray!
like a piston pain and a breaking down car, like gravity in a collapsing star, a feeble vagrant outside the bar, hey, spinning like a rock around that red quasar. The red quasar. Pick that mess up, pick that mess. Like a disco ball in a new gay bar, like a beach ball, baby, in a livestock yard, like a fishing reel on the reservoir, hey, spinning like a rock around that red quasar. The red quasar. The red quasar. The red quasar. Man, oh man, can you believe it? Another Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. Another Saturday night. Feeling all right. Hope you are too. Oh man. It's been an interesting week. But all in all, pretty good. I saw went up to Dallas, north of Dallas, at a place called the Colony, Texas, at a place called Lava Cantina. I don't know how many of y'all saw that. That was live streamed on Wednesday night. Had a conversation with my good friend, my official photographer, Mr. Wyatt McSpadden, that you'll see later on tonight in the show. That's always fun, you know. Have these little chats with people. Yeah, that was interesting too. That's the first time I've been out of town, you know, since all this began. I haven't been anywhere hardly. I've just stayed around my neighborhood. I venture over to East Austin occasionally to get coffee from Texas Coffee Traders. Stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's been a good week. That was an interesting experience, just driving to Dallas. As simple as that is, it you know, it takes on a different meaning and different experience altogether in these conditions. So it was a great gig. I had a great time, great staff there, great production, and I had a good friend. Erin was there, Erin Ely. Some of you know her, old friend of mine, and her daughter. It's kind of neat that it was the first time that her daughter has a boyfriend, and so it's the first time that the families of the boyfriend and girlfriend had met, and it was sweet. They were great people, and that was kind of made it fun for me. Just that was unusual. It was so unusual in so many ways, but just the gig itself. But I really appreciate the support that Lava Cantina is given to local musicians and doing these great little outdoor shows and live streaming them and paying real good. They have a good budget, for sharing like that. Then I drove back home. I got done about 11:30, and I hightailed it back to Austin. I was like, well, I can go stay with my folks, but It was late, I didn't want to wake them up and blah, blah, blah. The offer was there. They would have been fine with it. I just wanted to be, nice to them, but so I didn't want to stay in a hotel. Really, I just didn't feel comfortable enough. I hadn't stayed in a hotel in months and months, so I assume that they're taking care of them, but I don't really know. I've been in a lot of hotels, and I know the illusion of cleanliness is an art. The illusion of cleanliness is a fine art. I've been practicing it my whole life. All right. I'm all right. So I drove back in the middle of the night on I-35 South, and that was a trip, man. I had a great political argument with my good friend Bobby Hahn, Bobby Jonesboro, as I refer to him. That kept me awake for a couple of hours. That's always fun. It's a great life hack, by the way. If you do have to travel late at night and you're worried about that, it's good to have friends you disagree with. You can call them on the phone while you're driving and argue with them and keep you awake, keep you wired, keep you alive, man. So, and then I stopped at this little truck stop. And, the sign said everybody must wear a mask. So I put on my mask, and, of course, I come in, and I'm shopping, and suddenly a bunch of people come in. They're not wearing a mask, and nobody tells them not. Classic. It's just that classic weird situation we're in. I was fine with it. I didn't care. I kept wearing my mask. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not here for very long. And I'm not going to, be breathed on by any of them. I'm not going to breathe on any of them either. So got in my truck and hauled ass back. And, man, it was pretty great. It was a pretty easy drive. The last 20 minutes was rough. But the last 20 minutes is always rough at night like that. Doesn't matter how far you're driving. But I held up pretty good. I was pretty proud of myself. Tread softly on the thoughts of others. Don't let it be lurking long just under. And have mercy on your fathers and mothers. And if you get high on it, forget how to fly on it. It'll make you cry on it, and you wonder why. So don't leave it alone. Unrealized dreams, pots of gold. You spelled mama wrong, mama. Sitting alone under a windowsill of a bride to be against her will. And if you get high on it, forget how to fly on it. It'll make you cry on it, and you wonder why. She never would have done it if she hadn't got mad, if she hadn't got drunk. the broad daylight. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. I was talking to David Green today. Y'all know old David Green, the one who picked me up after work. I brought him some cold beer and a fresh, clean shirt. That David Green, yeah. Shreveport, oh, Shreveport, I wonder where I'll be when the sun comes in. Shreveport, oh, Shreveport, I wonder where I'll be when the sun comes in. Yeah, old Dave's all right, man. Most of my Shreveport people, as far as I've heard so far, are doing okay. Everything's all right. It was a hell of a storm, though. I had never heard of a. What I heard was David says it's a Category 2 hurricane that hit Shreveport. That far inland. I've never heard of that. I've never seen it happen that far inland. Usually they drop down a tropical storm pretty quick. But Laura, man, she was packing. She was packing. But I was talking to him today, David Green. We just been in touch, you know. And he had gone. He said he had to go all the way over East Texas to get a generator. Then he got the last generator at the giant home improvement store there. Had to wait in long lines, he said. Like everything, all those stores run out of everything. And he needed a generator because his power, he didn't know how long his power was going to be off. So, you know. I heard he was making grilled cheese on a gas grill, though. That sounds pretty good to me. Some grilled. Well, it is grilled cheese. You know, I never thought about it. It should be grilled. I've never actually grilled a cheese. Does anybody out there grill cheese? Some of you barbecue wizards. Wyatt McSpadden's on here. He probably knows if they grill cheese somewhere. Don't you hurry, worry, or you stumble. It will never make you humble. It will never make you humble. It will never make you humble. And if you get high on it, forget how to fly on it. It'll make you cry on it, and you wonder why on it. If you get on it, fly on it, it'll make you cry on it, and you wonder why. So don't leave it alone. Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it alone. Oh, don't leave it a lie, ladies and gentlemen. If you take any advice from the old Shiny Ribs ever, don't leave it a lie. It's my best advice to you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Best advice to you tonight. Oh, my goodness. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Sit back, have a drink, enjoy the show. I got some good stuff for you tonight. Man, I got some good songs though. I'm gonna do this one for you. It's mostly songs tonight. Not a whole lot of copyright infringement tonight. My copyright and infringing days are over. It's good to be human. When humans are human too. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. It's good to be upright tonight. Oh, taking in the group. It's good to be human. Doing what humans do. It's good to be me. Oh, seeing what is true. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. I don't wanna set the world on fire, but baby, I'm full of desire. I don't wanna spend the rest of my days walking around in a haze. It's good to be human. When humans are human too. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. I don't wanna set the world on fire, but baby, I'm full of desire. I don't wanna spend the rest of my days walking around in a haze. It's good to be human. When humans are human too. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. It's good to be human. Oh, doing what humans do. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. It's good to be human. Being a human with you. It's good to be human. It's good to be now. It's good to be now. It's good to be. Oh, it's good to be human with you. Oh, baby. You gotta believe me now. It's true. It's good to be human with you. Oh. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. to know you when you're down in your aisle. You say you feel like a wig on the ground outside the ice cream store. Hey, you're tired of watching Happy walking in and out the door. Alright, alright. Well, I got your medicine. I got your medicine. I got your medicine. And it's alright. Say, baby, now it's alright. It's clear that you didn't reveal what you hidden away. Your antenna bend seem like nothing's going your way. You say you feel like a ghost, or that old Miss Pac-Man machine. There's them all down inside you, baby, 'cause you never lost that dream. Alright, alright. Well, I got your medicine. I got your medicine. I got your medicine. Oh, baby, now it's alright. Say, baby, now it's alright. Nobody believes me when I tell them about you. Oh, they think I'm crazy, and it might be true. I was crazy to love a shining like you. Oh, but the universe took me to you. It seemed like a good thing to do. Oh, didn't it seem like, didn't it seem like, oh yeah, didn't it seem like a good thing to do? I got your medicine. I've got your medicine. I've got your medicine. It's alright. I got your medicine. I got your medicine. I got your medicine. It's alright. Say, baby, now it's alright. Say, baby, now it's alright. Ooh. Say, baby, now. Say, baby, now. Say, baby, now. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Why torture yourself when you know you're in love? Throw yourself in the ocean and be happy beneath the stars above. Confess your feelings to the one you love, and let's live before it's too late. Yeah, let's live. Why deprive yourself all the wonders of life? Oh, time is getting shorter. There's no reason for this lonely night. If you don't love me, you'll miss the boat. So let's live before it's too late. Yeah, let's live. Why should you live in a sad state of mind. Problems, problems, problems all the time. Do your best to get it off your chest. Everything will be just fine. All love is sometimes nice, but love is sometimes cruel. Hey, when you've been in love, you have been to the greatest school. So try and make an A, and I'll do the same. And let's live before it's too late. Yeah, let's live before it's too late. Yeah, let's live. I know it's not too late. So come on, before it's too late. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. It's too late, too late, it's too late, too late, too late, too late. Not too late, too late, too late. It's not too late, too late, too late, too late. It's not too late, too late, too late, too late. It's not too late, too late, too late, too late. It's not too late. All right, not too late. Too late, 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 too late. I can get pretty low. Man, I can get pretty low. You know. A time or two I've gotten pretty low. But I always got good friends that pick me up, I appreciate that. Had a chance to talk to a good friend this week, Wyatt McSpadden. Me and him go way back, a few years here, and he's been photographing me. You've seen a lot of his photos of me. And we all dearly love Wyatt. So enjoy this chat I had with Wyatt this week about our friendship.
I think there's a sort of analogy in what I do, or at least any photographer, I guess, in some way or another. You have an idea about something and you think this is how you want it to go together, but you don't really know how it's going to work until you have your subject at hand.
Right.
And then you start working through this and that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work.
Right.
And then finally you find something.
Mm-hmm.
And you work that. So it's a broad, a big leap, but
I see.
I think about it, I'm sure, is writing songs. I mean, they don't all just come out wholly formed.
No. No. Sometimes,
you gotta cut, polish, and paste.
I can think of some disgusting analogies, metaphors for that. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So speaking of, so the day that we met was at Style Switch Barbecue.
Yes. I had done some photography for Texas Music years ago. Mm-hmm. Of course, we shot this picture in 2015, but I hadn't done anything for them in a while. And had some nice gigs for them. The Flatlanders flew to Las Vegas to shoot ZZ Top, which was a total disaster. Mm-hmm. I think that was sort of the last time I ever did anything for them because we came away with nothing, which I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Uh-huh. So the art director, Martha Gazella Taylor, called and said, well, I got this band, Shiny Ribs, and we need a cover. And since you've got this sort of foothold in the barbecue world, I thought you might be a good person to do this. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, that's great. It sounds like fun. What the hell is Shiny Ribs? I got no idea. I had seen the name of the band in the Chronicle.
Yeah. Right.
And it didn't mean anything to me. And the Gourds connection, I never really followed the Gourds.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, well, that's fine. I looked at a couple of videos of you. I actually saw a video of you singing The Wind Cries Mary solo.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had this idea, okay, Shiny Ribs, I need to find ribs. So I've got friends over at Style Switch, which is very close to where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And talked to them. They've got a nice room, which is where we shot. So I went down there on a Friday. We shot on a Saturday. I went down on a Friday during lunch and stood over by the trash can and collected people's spent beef ribs. Pardon me, sir, may I have your trash? So I've got all these.
So you were just standing by the thing and waiting?
I was standing by the trash can. I needed a big pile of beef ribs. At first, I thought I wanted pork ribs, and then I saw, well, no, that's no good.
Yeah.
And then people started bringing over these beef ribs, and it's like a brontosaurus leg.
That is.
So, I got all these ribs and put them in a bag and, made my plans to come back to the place the next day. We shot early in the afternoon in their sort of party room.
Mm-hmm.
And my son was helping me, pull out this disgusting pile of spent beef ribs and put them on a table, put them in a platter.
Uh-huh.
Stuart was sitting in for you, repulsed by the sight in front of him. So, but it was too late to turn back. So, this is what I got to do. So, you guys had played Corpus Christi the night before.
Oh, right.
And I thought, they're not going to show up on time. They said 1 o'clock. Maybe they'll get here by 2, maybe by 2:30. 1 o'clock. Sure. The clock on the wall says 1. The door opens. And you walk in that burnt orange, big window pane suit. And I thought, oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at this. And sat down there at the table. There you go. Well, now this was the masterpiece. This was toward the end of the session.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some shots you have too of early where you're just sitting there with this wretched pile of ribs, and we started shooting. I went back and looked at the frame count on that shoot, and we had like 600 pictures. But most of them were just like we were talking about. Most of it was trash.
Yeah.
That's the thing about digital is you work out all your junk in the camera.
Right.
But and this was one that I had visualized. The napkin, and then drinking the sauce.
Yeah.
Was sort of like something that I thought, well, this might be good. But that was before I didn't even know what you were going to look like, how you were going to be dressed.
Right.
Yeah. So here's some of the earlier ones, and we brought you a rib to eat. So, there's a certain.
I was a happy boy.
There was a certain kind of food porn thing going on. There's lots of finger licking and lip smacking. But it was so much fun.
It was fun.
We had so much fun, and I was just totally blown away by, this is what a collaboration doing a portrait. Most people that I photograph, it's for editorial use, and they don't really want to have their picture taken.
Yeah.
They're not all that interested in it, or they're camera shy.
Right.
Yeah, this turned out to be the cover.
Oh, that was the cover, yeah.
Yeah, it made a great cover. The other one, I lobbied hard for the other one, but this is a good cover.
Uh-huh.
On the newsstand. But the thing about this shoot and working with you was that I had to keep up with you. It wasn't like me making suggestions. I'd say do this or do that, but you just went after it. Yeah, there's the cover. It made a great cover.
It is a great cover. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Just the hand reaching out there and the eye contact. The other one I sort of prefer as just a compositional thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, this is a good choice for a cover.
What do they call it in theater? Breaking through the fourth wall? Is that what it's called in theater when you
I'm not
reach the
sure.
audience like that.
Well, yeah, but that was the thing, you know. I was like, look at this guy. He is totally fearless.
Yeah.
You know, he's not afraid of having his picture taken. He's
Yeah.
not self-conscious. If he is, he has put it away.
Right.
And so it's like, you know, as soon as we got through with that, it was like, well, man, I got to go see Shiny Ribs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it began, you know, what turned, you know, started out as a job. I find myself in my mid-60s becoming a fanboy.
Right.
You know, we went to see, I took my wife and two other couples to see you guys. What was the name of the little club by the coffee place down on Manchac?
On Manchac.
You know, they closed down not too long after, but it was a little club.
Little club. Mm-hmm.
And it was the whole band. I think
Mm-hmm.
Sally was there, and
Mm-hmm.
it was before Kelly came on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never seen you guys play before, and I was just totally knocked out.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And so were my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it sort of started me as it was a different thing, a different kind of relationship than I'd ever developed
Right.
with any other musician.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought, well, this is just fantastic.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times, you know, how many people I've brought, how many times I've been to see it. And then I start pestering you. Well, let's take some more pictures, Kevin. Okay. Let's do some more pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say I've never had such a good friendship with any photographer I've ever worked with either. So there's something about me and you. I think we just clicked and we understood.
Oh, and it's just fun, you know.
Yeah.
You're having a good time. I'm having a good time. It always comes
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
You know, we've done several shoots since then, and you know, the picture for "I Got Your Medicine."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we were making a cover picture for the album. I don't know if you did either.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, we were just taking pictures. And,
Well, you know, I heard though it was either it may have been Mark. I'm not sure who, but you had 4 fingers up,
Right.
and this was the 4th album.
It was the 4th album. Yeah.
So whether you knew that or you were just channeling
Yeah. I didn't
through
know that.
through your digits.
Yeah. I was just, I just do it. I just make it.
This was like when we
and
first
then later
started.
you can interpret things and like read stuff into it, you know.
Yeah. Well, it worked.
It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
No, that's,
Yeah.
I mean, my life is pretty much just one long synchronicity, you know, kismet.
Let's see what happens now. Let's try this.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Right. And then Farmgrass came, and that was kind of, that was a little bit after, but it was about the time the record was about to come out.
Yes, it was close to that, and you know that it was a weird day. It rained all day, and I'd convinced Nancy to go out there. She typically
Right.
wouldn't do it, but it had rained all day. It finally quit raining. You guys are about to go on, and the sun pops out from underneath the rain clouds back behind us, you know, back to the southwest.
Right.
And, you know, boom. I bet I probably shot 10 frames,
Yeah.
and that was it. But it's, you know, just sort of this magic moment.
It really is.
And although Winfield really is the one that's bringing the magic, you wonder what he's got going on
He
underneath
got the
that
trench
jacket.
coat, he had a little mustache going. He's like a,
And the look, yeah.
and he's got a good look. He looks like a TV detective is what he looks like.
Uh-huh. Picked up.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been really terrific for me to have fallen into the shiny trap. You know, great fun. And always so much energy and so much. You know, the music's so great, and all the members of the band are people that I love. You know, just really fun.
Yeah, it's
We need to do some more.
Yeah, we should do some more at some point.
Yeah. With our masks on. I still want to hire a stylist. I was get some money together and do a series of pictures of you in costume.
Ooh.
different kind of costumes, like a judge with a powdered wig, uh, a pioneer, you know, with a leather and a blunderbuss.
Do you know anybody like that, or that does costume?
We can find somebody, you know. It'd take a little bit of money, but I always thought it'd be just so great to have a series of, you know, as a mechanic, you know, covered up with grease and shit, you know, a butcher in a meat market.
Right.
I mean, you could play all of those roles.
Yeah.
An opera singer.
Oh my God, that would be awesome.
Great. Just imagine.
Maybe Aquaman. You could dress me up like Aquaman.
I'd love to see you in a wetsuit.
Let's talk about it. I have a friend. She does costuming for TV shows and stuff. She'd probably
Is that right?
into it. Yeah, she's super cool.
I mean, seriously, I mean, you know, some sort of superhero costume.
Yeah.
But I think the first one that I ever thought of was like you were a pioneer on horseback.
Well,
I mean, what it was, and with one of those telescopes, you know, the spyglass.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, we would definitely have some fun with that show.
Yes, I like it. The colonial horse.
Stanley Kowalski, like in the Streetcar Named Desire, with a wife beater on, all sweaty.
I've got plenty of old sweaty stained wife beaters in my drawer. I got the costume already for that.
Yeah, some of them will be real easy.
Some will be real easy.
Yeah, well, keep that in mind.
I will. That's
That'd
a
be
good
fun
idea.
to do.
Yeah, that's something we could do. All right, killer, man. Well,
thank you. This is fun.
It was great, man. Lovely talking to you, and beautiful baby. Love you.
Well, take care. Love you too, man. Say hi to everybody.
I will.
Adios.
What's up, good people? Everything's groovy, huh? Mm-hmm. Shiny ribs. station turned until the sun went down, and many fantasies were learned on that day. Keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. Keep feeling fascination, looking, learning, moving on. Keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. Keep feeling fascination, looking, learning, moving on. Looking, learning, moving on. Looking, learning, looking, learning, looking, So meet me in the new moon alone. Meet me in the new moon alone. There's 900 stars in the northern sky. Meet me in the new moon alone. Meet me in the new moon alone. You've got the kind of beauty that startled my ribs while I was wandering through fields of stone, darkened by life, full of compromise. But your beauty, it welcomes me home. Oh, your beauty, it welcomes me home. Night breeze used to rustle the curtains of regret. I mixed my drinks with panic and lust. But when I beheld your hazel eyes, my blood, it melted from rust. Lord, my blood, it melted from rust. So meet me in the new moon alone. Meet me in the new moon alone. There's 900 stars in the northern sky. Meet me in the new moon alone. 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 King's rings even would loosen for such rare glances of your lovely flower. And my sighs of a long time traveling alone, lost in the long, lonely hours. I've been lost in the long, lonely hours. Lost in the long, lonely hours. I've been lost in the long, lonely hours. Meet me in a new moon alone. 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 So meet me in the new moon alone. Meet me in the new moon alone. There's 900 stars in the northern sky. Meet me in the new moon alone. 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 New moon alone. Meet me in the new moon. The new moon alone. Woo! It rained this morning, baby, didn't you hear? It rained this morning, baby, didn't you hear? Man, I lost all my Ruben down at the Steamy Bone. It was a tough good storm and a red-hot storm. I saw my head last night, baby, didn't you hear? I saw my head last night, didn't you hear? Man, I have a cigar, I ain't the Jimbo Stew. Oh, baby, who stopped the bar with the freak out you? I said, tough gut stomp and red-hot soul. You wake up with it, baby, don't it all? You wanna hurricane of this, drinking like a chimney, smoking like a fish. It rained this morning, baby, She sings from somewhere where you can't see. Sits in the top of that greenish tree. Sends out an aroma of undefined love. Drips on down in the mist above. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. What's that? She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. The girl you want. The girl you want. You hear her calling everywhere you turn. You know that you're headed for the pleasure burn. But the words get stuck at the tip of your tongue. She's the real thing we think you knew it all along. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. The girl you want. The girl. The girl. She did the girl. She did the girl. She did the girl. She did the girl. The girl can't help it. The girl can't help it. Oh, you know she can't help it. Hey, the girl can't help it. I am hoping, obviously, that someday the answer will be the girl can't help it 'cause she's in love with me. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. It was the top gut stomp and the red-eyed All right. Here's one about number 20. Everybody's favorite. Manu Ginobili. Number 20, San Antonio Spurs. Manu Ginobili, baby, have you heard? A shooting guard from Argentina, like a hyena on a trampoline. It's Manu. It's Manu. It's Manu. It's Manu. It's Manu. It's Manu. Manu Ginobili. NBA champion 4 times he rolled. EuroLeague and Olympic gold. Beloved as a hero and as a man. For courage and compassion he always stands. Manu. 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 Manu Ginobili. Once killed a bat with his bare hands in the middle of the game to protect the fans. He stole the ball and he drove it in. He hit the floor as it went in. Ooh. And one. And one. Number 20, San Antonio Spurs. Manu Ginobili, baby, have you heard? A shooting guard from Argentina, like a hyena on a trampoline. It's Manu. 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 Manu Ginobili. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! Hey, go, Spurs, go! Hey, go, Spurs, go! Ginobili! Oh, man. Ginobili! The great scream made popular by the great Charles Barkley. Woo, come on now. Let's tune this sucker. that top E string. This is, you know. While we're at it, we might as well check them all. How about Wyatt McSpadden, ladies and gentlemen? How about the great Wyatt McSpadden? I love that dude. And he loves me. I hope you have some people in your life as loving and as kind and as open and as human as Mr. Wyatt McSpadden is in my life. Thank you, Wyatt. You are a scholar and a gentleman. As my father, Joe Russell, would say, you are a scholar and a gentleman. That's the highest compliment I think my daddy can pay. My lips are chapped, but they crack with flavor. It's a cold night for an alligator. Baby, I'm a lover, I'm not a hater. Lay down for me, sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potato. That cowboy talks like an antique phone. Hello now. That cowboy walks like a bag of bones. That cowboy dreams of a lovely girl. The hill is warm and his soul it swirls. Sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet, sweet potato. Kiss her lip is like a Pulitzer Prize. Her parents are pale, they're pale and polarized. When it's a silvery moon, she comes outside. When it's a silvery moon, it's a silvery moon. By the light of the silvery moon, by the light, by the light, I'm beginning to see the light. Hey, I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to do it right. And I'm beginning to see the light. My life was so empty, sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Sweet potato, sweet, sweet, sweet potato, sweet, sweet. Oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Feeling good tonight? Feeling real good. I hope you're having a good time, enjoying the show and stuff. I have a something that came in my life. Some fans. There's some fans out there who have they have a little group. They're seismographers, right? And I mean, just right from the get go, like I am thrilled that there's a bunch of seismographers who like shiny rims. To me, that's ultimately super cool. You know, I'm excited by that notion that people with brains like what I do, because I have a brain and I use it, and but I don't know if I use it the right way. I've never known. It's up for debate. But I like it when people with brains give me a compliment and like what I do. I always feel honored by that. So, I'm not the most educated person, actually. You'll find I'm self-educated. I'm self-educated because I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn fool. And I wouldn't, well, let's just not go into it. It's a long story, and we don't have a lot of time left tonight. And I want to recognize something that came to my attention from this group of seismographers. One of their members, they have a Facebook group called the Seismic Zone. Please pardon me. I'll put on my I have to put on my readers here to sort of see what's going on here. I'd like to get this right, you know. And that's just a fact of life when you're in your 50s. Anyway, so there's a Facebook group called the Seismic Zone, and there's 800 something members. So first, a shout out to all the Seismic Zone members. I believe Randy Stamey is my contact with y'all. He's me and him talk quite a bit in messages. And here's the thing about Shiny Rails, ladies and gentlemen, is that I'm not your average rock star diva. I consider myself to be equal with the people who appreciate what I do. I'm an egalitarian. In fact, I was hoping to get the nomination for the presidency for the Egalitarian Party this year, but it didn't happen. You know, but I'm only 53, so I still got time. Anyway, so this nice man, Randy. Sorry, I keep wanting to call you Ralph. I know, but your name's Randy. We talked quite a bit about his seismographer group, and I think it's cool. But I've been trying to get a free seismograph out of him so I can put in my studio here and I can see when earthquakes are happening. But if they happen during my show, during the rib fry, then that's fodder, right? That's marketing fodder. Anyway, Randy regretfully informed me this week on Monday of a dear friend of the seismographer community there out west. A 40-year-old man named Tom Duffy was killed. One of their buddies was killed. He was doing water drops on the White River Fire southeast of Hood River in Oregon. He was a 20-year veteran of search and rescue, a pilot from Montana. Bozeman, Montana is where he's from. And I know Bozeman well. I love Bozeman. I've had some great shows in Bozeman. It's a great town and great people in Montana, all over Montana, great people. He was known for his calm and professionalism that he brought to every mission. I believe what my friend Randy told me is that the seismographer community knows him because he would fly them around on seismography missions. I don't know. They fly through the air, I guess, and they make maps or they look at the land and they figure it out. Smart people. Unfortunately, Tom Duffy passed away. He was dropping water on this fire and had a helicopter crash. It was a very unfortunate thing. What really touched me about this was that his flight home from Hood River area was his final flight home to Bozeman was piloted by his father. His father is also a pilot. Now, I'm a father, as many of you know, and many of you are fathers and mothers, parents. And the poignant beauty of that act by his father really brought me to tears. I mean, if you could imagine losing your child, for one, even to imagine the thought is painful. Even to imagine the thought is painful. So I'm feeling for his father, but the thing is that it's a family. I think that we're bonded. They have this skill that's shared among the family, which I think is beautiful. And then they use their skills to help humanity, to help nature, to help the forest, to fight wildfires, and search and rescue. I mean, that is so touching to me. And, you know, the old adage, only the good die young, comes up in my mind. And it's like, wow, these are great people who, who we need in the world right now, these great people. So I want to express my deepest condolences to the Duffy family and all of his friends. You know, some of them grew up with him from childhood. So this is like losing a family member for them. A special shout out, as I said, to the Seismic Zone, fellas. Stay strong. I hope to do some seismography with you one day. I don't know what that is, but I want to know what it is. I want to write a song about seismographers and seismography. I think Tom would dig it. So, sorry, it's hard to keep it together a little bit here. So, in his final flight home, this pilot, I mean, he was a pilot from birth. He's a first responder, a rescuer of people, of forests. I mean, how much better? I mean, I have to take my hat off to old Tom Duffy. What a guy! I'm grateful that he lived in this world and helped us. His loss, I know, is immeasurable to his family and his friends, and he'll be missed for as long as his friends who worked with him and his family who loved him, as long as they live, he'll be missed. So, I honor him tonight from the Rib Fry. I'm going to put up this website, the Wildland Firefighter Foundation is where we're going to send our donations tonight. Anything you donate tonight on my Venmo or my PayPal will go to the Wildland Firefighters Foundation. They what they did is they arranged his ceremony, his transport from the mortuary to the airport, where he was met by his father and flown home. So it's a great organization that seems to be founded to help the wildfire firefighters. This stuff goes on every year. Some years is worse than others. This is a particularly bad year. And a lot of people from all over the country. I know there are some Shiny Riz fans who their families, they are firefighters. And so this guy was a firefighter. I have the utmost respect for firefighters. So God bless his family. And sorry, it's hard, man. Here's the Tom Duffy. Two, three. Yeah, I wanna comfort you. I want to comfort you. I want to comfort you. Just let your tears run wild, just like when you were a child. I'll do what I can do. I want to comfort you. So just put the weight on me. Yeah, put it gets too much for me, I do the same thing you do. I put the weight on you. Can you help me now? Can I put the weight on you? And I do the same thing you do. I put the weight on you. 'Cause I wanna comfort you. I wanna comfort you. I wanna comfort you. So just let your tears run wild, just like when you were a child. I wanna comfort you. I wanna comfort you. All right. It's about old Austin. Some people, I'm new Austin. To some people, I'm old Austin. And a lot of people in Austin, I'm nobody. Hey, but there are places we all go where we are somebody. Certain places in Austin I walk in all the time. And they know who I am, and it feels good. Don's Depot is one of those places, my favorite bar in town. I can't wait till I can get back over there again one day. Austin is the only place I ever seen an angel's face. Austin is the only town I ever seen an angel drown. Oh, in a sea of pain and regret. I just now remember I swore I'd never forget. Ain't that the way it goes when we can't lose your soul. It don't matter where the memory was gone. It's still like lighting yourself on fire in your own home. This is where Mark Wilson played that beautiful solo, that beautiful saxophone solo. Oh man, it's such a good one. It's like the perfect key, the perfect song, the perfect mood for that solo. He knows just what to do. Me and Alice always look at each other because we know it's true. That solo is true. Ooh, I just can't recall a face or a name, like even when you can't see it, you can still feel the rain. Oh Lord, I can feel it, and it feels like rain. Oh Lord, I can feel it. It feels like rain. Don't it feel like rain? Don't it feel like rain, baby? Don't it feel like rain? Hey, baby, don't it feel like rain? Yeah, it feels like rain. Don't it feel like a Woo. It does feel like rain. It really does today. It was blowing. It was blowing pretty good. All right. There you see the Venmo and the Patreon if you'd like to become a member of the Patreon community for Shiny Ribs. There's about 130 some odd people over there. Many are on the live stream tonight. A lot of unreleased and unusual recordings and things go on over there. If you got, a couple bucks to spare for a subscription, then come on over and check it out. The Venmo, anything you donate tonight will go to the Wildland Firefighters Foundation in the name of Tom Duffy. The great Tom Duffy. It's the least we can do to honor his memory tonight. Okay, great. Hey, thanks for joining the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I had a great time. It was luckily crash free. I must apologize from last week. That was my fault. I I put some copyrighted material into the live stream, and the media bots shut me down. So, as well they should. I should not have done it. I should have known better. I just didn't think. Sometimes I get carried away. I have a collage brain, and to me, I can use anything to make a collage. But no, you can't use just anything, especially when it comes to audio and video. So my apologies to the creators. I may have insulted by doing that, but I had the best intentions. So we started with a clip tonight where you saw Choppy Waters introduce me, and we did Ray Quasar. This was back in August 14th. We went over to Samstown Point, my friend Ramsey Midwood's club. It's not open for business, but we set up on an outdoor stage, and him and his crew filmed and recorded the show. And this is I'm just going to start throwing some bits of it, some cool bits of it to you guys every weekend for a while, as long as they last. And some of this stuff will start cycling back through. You know, there's some cool stuff that I've played in past live streams that you might want to see again. So this is a great new performance of us doing Lake Charles, our best to everyone who in Louisiana who's been affected by the hurricane. I know it, like I said, it was a Category 2, but it got to North Louisiana. So the whole state got their ass kicked. So if you get the opportunity to donate to the Red Cross right now, I think that's probably a good place to start just for emergency supplies. You know, some places are just now getting power back. They don't have, they're completely cut off from the outside world. So they're gonna have a lot of needs, and you're gonna hear about that this week because power's coming back on. People are connected again. They're gonna start raising hell. They're like, "Hey, y'all!" So keep Louisiana in your thoughts, and if you have a little to spare in this time when everybody needs help, if you have it to spare for Louisiana, definitely do that.
I might disappear into the abyss, into the
Good
darkness, never be seen again. I don't want to disappear into darkness. There's a darkness on the edge of Sam's. All right. All right, it's from my people down there in Southeast Texas. Down there, Beaumont, Port Arthur, Orange. This is for Big Rich Corville, all the Corville family. If I ever get my hands on that sorry son of a bitch that ripped them off, man, Shiny Red's gonna rip them up, chew them up, and spit them out. But I'm not the one you gotta worry about. It's everybody else in Beaumont, Texas, love Big Rich. You messed with the wrong family. Poor son of a bitch. It's probably my cousin from Sour Lake. Probably was. You know how he is. Take me Lake Charles, I can win $100. Buy some milk and mashed potatoes. Maybe buy you some flowers. I lost my license when Rita came ashore. Trying to help my sister, I dropped it on the floor. So take me Lake Charles. Hey baby, take me Lake Charles. Give me a ride over there. I buy the buffets and a dress you can wear. 21 coming to me. I can feel it in my bones. I'll have to change my name to Savings in Loan. So take me Lake Charles. Hey baby, take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. need that $100 to pay down my loan. I hocked all my tubing, I broke my bone. I was stuck in Sour Lake, just a nickel to my name. My cousin come to get me in the drizzling rain and take me Lake Charles. Hey baby, take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Mr. Wilson, what you got? Can't drive illegal, I can't drive it all. Interstate 10 is a crowding with that law. That Louisiana state troopers, and they never sleep. They got a nasty disposition and they target the streets. So take me Lake Charles. Hey baby, take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Hey, take me Lake Charles. Hey baby, take me Lake, take me Lake, take me Lake, take me Lake Charles. Take me Lake Charles. Come on, baby, let's go tonight. Breakfast in bed. Pink Flamingo Suite, Isla Capri, just you and me, baby. Oh yeah, gonna be a good time.